right. After another day worth of farming, we're back at it. I think I waited because I wanted to be on this kind of a timer. So we should have two super evolution stones I can... Well, I'm going to only do one, obviously, but we should be on track for the two. Just basically knocked out some Nezpass stuff, which is, again, for my newer players out there, definitely be checking that out and get those done as much as you can. It's free stuff every single time it's up. So just got the first 2 weeks done. We're kind of into week 3 now. So this will be done pretty easily. We're going to get this one knocked out. Rebirth Astromons, I just got to do again. Problem with what was this one was not waiting for it, but it is what it is. And then I've mentioned this one before. If you're ever thinking about, spending any kind of money on here, this $9 is not that bad, especially this time around. These rewards do kind of float around, and I kind of made this mention before, but I'll just do it again here. The week 3 and week 4, these are kind of meh as far as rewards, but definitely these first 3. Getting them all done to get a heroic egg is a 5-star egg. Can't argue with that. A gleam egg is, or a gleam selection card is actually pretty good. And then these light and dark eggs are, again, I kind of put more weight onto those because the light and the dark Astromon in the game are very rare, few and far between. And just so I can do this really quick, I don't normally do this while I'm recording this, but I just wanted to still be like that. Yeah, it was Nilari. Again, shout out to you. Congratulations on that Dark Persephone pull. That is definitely something worth celebrating about with this game. That Astromon is very, very good. She will be your workhorse for a lot of the content in the game until you either graduate from her or move on. You kind of see where I'm at on my account, where I'm using my Dark Mona and my Dark Fenrir most of the time, and that's just because those two have just a slightly faster animation time. I still use my Dark Persephone in a lot of stuff, don't get me wrong, but after playing the game for a while, and then the content that I run specifically, when it comes down to capture festivals, having Astromon animation times is what is the reason why I get number 1 on the leaderboard for the capture festival. It's also too, it helps you. It's also something to think about too. You might not have all the time. Everyone might not have the a lot of time in the game to play. Right, you coming home and whatnot. So you only have a couple hours at night to have it up next to you, etc., etc. And so the animation times play in a factor there because, again, the faster you're clearing stuff, the faster you're kind of getting through whatever it is you're trying to farm in the game. So that does have a little bit of a weight on everything. So let's grab these. Oh, let me double check in here. Do we have... I am building gene stones just to have it done. I don't really need to buy any of that stuff, but... yeah, we're good. Slowly climbing that gold back up. Farming over the past couple days. Got it back up over to 124 million, which has been nice. The only reason, again, I just want to climb back up to that 150 million because, again, talking about the super ascension thing, I burned 30 million gold just trying to build, several different teams that I think only one of those teams actually panned out and actually gave me a W in there. So. Today too, we're also going to try and knock out a little bit more PvP matches because, again, with The other thing with the event that you guys should definitely be doing is double check those that second page. That's where you're going to get most of your eggs to be able to buy your weekly gleam and things like that. On top of that, you also, again, the PvP matches, doing those times 100, not only is going to give you, as long as you win all 100 of those matches, is going to give you 2 more weeks worth of gleams to pick from anyway. So, and we're thinking, there we go. Really hate my internet service provider at this time, because it's one of those things where when dailies roll over to me, it's, you know, just past midnight, so these get recorded, and this is my time my ISP likes to reset my internet, because, you know, 90% of the population isn't up right now, so they're like, well, we'll do a reset right here. But the 10% of us who are still awake, it's rather annoying, to say the least. Now, I will say one thing too, with the super evolutions as well. Their super evolution abilities, so their third, once you get that second charge up on the ascension ability, and then you get the cool animation of that second attack. While that is cool, that's another thing to remember. That digs into animation time, so you should super evolve your Astromon that you want in there, but just remember that can also kind of cut into talking about animation times, because that's a little bit of the deeper into the deeper dive of the game, is trying to find decent Astromon that also can clear content without taking too much time. So in the case of like the Monas, when we got their super evolutions, right? Dark Mona's animation time for her active skill is a lot slower than my Dark Fenrir, which again, it's okay, and obviously I don't mind that, but you're really only cutting, again, we're only talking about a couple of seconds off of everything, and yeah, in the long run that does add up, but it's also one of those things where you got to take what you can get. Talking about gems, like I did in the comment for the Dark Persephone, it just comes again down to evaluating the Astromon too, and seeing what their skills are. And I talked about it in my response, but it's good to roll it into here. Is once again, Persephone builds up, or Dark Persephone specifically builds up her SP very quickly, which will roll into her active skill, which is Hunter, or not Hunter, Predator. And so trying to do as much damage on her as possible, that's where that comes into. And so trying to raise her critical strike, while you could do that, you're more beneficial just trying to get more attack power out of her. And then if you're lucky enough to get a variant like I have on mine, which is only a level 1 variant, I think she is, sticking her in the first slot gives that 20% critical strike, which is amazing for other Astromon, namely helping your Dark Mona, like a Dark Mona specifically in this thought, to get into this critical strike area where you can do the crit damage build on her, which is what she's built for specifically. So but then also, again, coming back into the animation times too, for basically on capture festivals, like, again, what I've learned with it is, farming the 2 areas that I point out every capture festival, but also the I just realized this guy has both a light and a dark Gilgamesh. I'm not jealous. You're jealous. Yeah, but that one wasn't gemmed for shit. Okay. Um, it's just something after a while, when I was again going off of going against the people who were cheating during capture festivals and they were using bots, trying to figure out the fastest team and looking at animation times on Astromon and things like that. That's when I started paying attention to that. And again, that does cut into it all kind of ties together, so I'm not just talking about one singular, piece of content here, If you can get your clear times for extreme down under the 45-second range, I mean, you're pretty golden as far as fast as you're going to go. Well, especially depends on how much time somebody has out there when, like I said, when you get off of work or at home or whatever. For someone like me, I can have my tablet next to me all day while I farm, so. And it's nice to kind of reiterate that too. Once again, Monster Super League does reward your time. It's just one of those things you kind of you got to invest a lot of that time into it, so. We are climbing back up too with my dragon sigils as well. So hopefully we will be able to go in there for another 100. I mean, I say 100. It's only 50 runs, but do another 50 run here. Maybe not necessarily at the end of this week, but maybe start of next week we can do that. All 4 of these are annoying as hell. Let's see. I kind of want to stun you. And she resisted, and we didn't even make a chip off of her health. And I'm watching it as it's going back and forth. That bar is moving. That's a little trippy. I think I'm all in on Light Miho at that point. This one will be tough. Depends on who they go after. That's not a good thing to start with. Both heavy hitters stunned. And for 2 turns. Ouch, 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 ouch. And then $5 says, I'm going to lose this watch though. It's Fire Drakkar or it's Water Persephone as their hidden Astromon. Just you watch. I guess I gotta still work on you. I know you're annoying, but you didn't build up any SP. Man, look at this crowd control. This is ridiculous. Oh, and then she got taunted. Well, now we do some damage. Haha, what'd I tell you? I win. I'm done. I'm done. Yeah, we're going to give this one up. We're going to try this again, though. Oh, I went a tier down. Oh, no. Quick restart that. It's like I've played this game for too damn long, man. All right. The problem is, if I go all in on one, Drakkar's going to come out, and it's going to get a hit off, and it's probably going to hurt. So I'm probably going to lose one of my Astromon as well, but... Alright, I'll accept that one. That's a little bit better. And then now we can just come over here because I know for a fact that Drakkar's not going to be gemmed because they're going to expect it to come out and be able to hurt and actually lay down some hurt. So it was easy to clear. So that's kind of the double-edged sword with Drakkar, is knowing how people will necessarily build them. Yeah, this is going to hurt though. Now I got to survive these nerds. Oh, that hurts. Well, at least we're going to get rid of them with this. And now we just got to live through this troll. resist. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, you can go ahead for it. You're not going to get through that shield. I love you, Victoria, especially my fire Victoria that I have, but you're not beating Hanahime's shield. I'm sorry. There are very few things in this game that can pop that shield if you gem her correctly. Yeah, this is like a no. Just a no. I don't even want to do it. All right, 15 minutes. All right, we're good there. I'll finish the rest of these off the camera, so I get done with my yapping for the day. We got left for the weekly gold 2 more times, and then upgrade monthly. We're getting there. We're only 7 days in, that's right. And then weekly 3 more. All right, cool. So, all right, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it, and I will see you all tomorrow.